Yo, what's going on everyone? My name is Damien, also known as Qybii. How's everyone going today? If you guys are new around here or you're just finding my channel, I'm middle of doing a hard 50. This is day 41. I'm uploading and streaming every single day. Go check out all my profiles down in the description down below. As always, thank you so much for love and support. Video has been going crazy. I appreciate y'all so much. Without further ado, let's get stuck straight into it. If you're new around here, like and subscribe would go a long way. Thank you. For years now, the Chicago Bulls have just been, let's just say mid. Mid is probably the most perfect word to use for this organization when it comes to being a basketball team. They're always stuck in the middle between rebuilding or building towards something bigger and better. They can definitely say within this season, they're definitely taking a big step back. Obviously trading DeMar DeRozan, trading Zach LaVine, and just looking to go young and I guess try to rebuild towards something even bigger. And one of the players I actually managed to get in the offseason was Josh Giddey. If you didn't believe it already, this man's already in his 4th season in the NBA so far. Time is just flying by. His first 2 seasons with Oklahoma was beautifully. He was working alongside Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and a lot of other young guys very well. But when it got to last season, which was going to be his last season in OKC, it started to go downhill for him. He's getting exposed a lot in the defensive end. He wasn't getting involved in the offensive movement, or should I say flow, game plan, whatever it may be, as much as he would like to. It took to the second round last season's playoffs for Josh Giddey's, defense to really be exposed the way it was against Dallas, to the point where he was just sitting on the bench the last couple of games in the series and was averaging 8 minutes for those games he came off the bench. Just really not letting anything happen, and Josh Giddey felt like he didn't fit in, or he didn't feel like playing with the Oklahoma City Thunder anymore, and actually requested a trade behind the scenes, which was very weird because he ended up getting traded to the Chicago Bulls for Alex Caruso for a straight swap. Which is, you don't see that much in the NBA by trades, but by what I mean is you don't see a player just straight swapped for another player. A lot of controversy, a lot of die-hard Bulls fans were actually upset to get rid of Alex Caruso for a return for a bum that hasn't, or in their eyes, a bum that hasn't been playing good defense and is still young. The fact that he's still young outweighs the fact that he can't play defense because he's just in development of his early stage of his career. It's gonna come eventually. You can't have an NBA player that's only played a few seasons in the NBA and expect him to have the full package already and be fully equipped to the NBA game, would that be offensively, defensively, mentally, internally, whatever it may be. His season stats so far, Chicago Bulls, doesn't even stand as close for how well he's actually been playing, especially his last 5 games. So far this season, averaging 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. And his defense has actually improved. He's averaging just over a steal per game, which is something he's never done his whole career so far. And his shooting's got a lot better. He's shooting 45% inside the arc, and his 3-point shooting's at a career high, 37%. He's only shooting 4 attempts per game, but he actually just shot just a tiny bit higher than that his time of OKC, and he was killing it. His last 3 to 5 games has been terrific so far, and he has no sign of slowing down as he's finally starting to get comfortable in his Bulls offense and defensive schemes. Over his last 3 games, he's averaging a whopping 25 points and almost 14 rebounds. Are you serious? He's playing on a team that has actual big men as well, and Vucevic, Patrick Williams, and whoever may be coming off the bench. Well, obviously I know who it is. I think it's Jalen Smith coming off the bench, but you guys know what I mean. Almost 2 steals a game and almost 2 blocks per game. He's just 2 decimal points below, averaging 2 and 2 of those stats. And not to mention, he's absolutely just shooting the lights out, getting into his spots, finding his teammates for open looks, and knocking down that 3-pointer with great efficiency. His last 3 games, he's shooting a very healthy 58%. That's the highest by anyone in any 3-game stretch so far this season that's played over 20 minutes per game. And this is what's going to shock your mind. Josh Giddey has never been known for a shooter, being a good shooter or anything like that. He's shooting 71% from the 3-point line over his last 3 games. It's not like he hasn't shot a decent amount of threes in his last 3 games as well. He's put up 15 threes his last 3 games and hit 71% of those. Are you serious? It's becoming more and clear that Josh Giddey's development is coming higher and higher, whether that be the offensive end or the defensive end. Proving as well he can grab rebounds and get into that paint whenever he's needed. And don't get me wrong, he's not really improving the Bulls' record anyway, but that's not what he's there to do. Obviously, if they were trying to win, they would have put some much better pieces around him for what he's got right now. So Chicago Bulls, let me know how you guys feel about Josh Giddey so far as he start to your team. Obviously, I'm going to address the elephant in the room real quick. Obviously, Josh Giddey has had some off-the-court drama, especially the last couple of years or so. Well, it's not an ongoing thing, it's just one occurrence which ended up being a complete mess. I'm not going to jump straight into it because if you guys don't know by now, I guess you just don't know. But obviously him coming from Australia and me being Australian as well, Josh Giddey is always going to be a player that I keep on my radar. I don't really get involved in the drama too much. I'm just going to watch this man hoop just like I have been throughout this whole time. There's a lot of stories, there's a lot of sides, and me personally, especially when it comes to YouTube, I just prefer just to stay out of it. Because personally, I can't even talk about actually what is going on the situation-wise, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up getting blocked or whatever. But anyway, I was going to wrap up today's video. Just let me know how you guys feel about Josh Giddey so far, especially Chicago's Bulls fans, because this man has been going crazy. This has been your boy qybii, and I'll see y'all very soon. Peace.